Hello and welcome to Dragon Basket, your amateur view on animation. Join me as I learn how to animate, and hopefully I'm going to have the same questions and concerns and drawbacks. I'll take those to my teacher, and potentially bring the solution back into these videos, help you learn to animate alongside me. Today I am continuing this little incidental series on the Weightlifter project. This channel has mainly been my homework for my survey of animation class. I've posted a few puddle jump videos, or not the puddle jump videos, I've only done one of those. Need to do more, I'm very behind on that assignment. But the ball bounce and the one with tail, the walk through where the character walks across the screen, and the walk cycle where the background moves while the character just walks in its cycle in place. Other assignments, and we're here at the Weightlifter. I've already described the Weightlifter in the last two videos, so just the brief thing is that my teacher added it to the course so that he could assess and give us practice animating on somebody else's character model, since that's most of what animation is. There might not be much of the 2D or drawing animation, classical animation. Most of the animation these days are going to be on 2D character rigs or 3D rigging. Like Breath of the Wild, that is going to be 3D rigged animation, and the only one that comes to mind is a series I haven't watched, but that I've seen a lot of clips on YouTube about, Amphibia. Kind of interested in watching it, but not terribly yet. So it's on my get around to list. I'm just not high up there, so I might not. Anyway, back with the Weightlifter here. Yay, my cursor. So this project, it's been easier than I expected, and I'm just going to do a quick frame by frame. Why did it do? Oh, that's why I did that. Well, this is only going to take a moment to render. But what I'm going to do is, for my personal use, because there's still a few in-betweens I need to add, I'm just going to go frame by frame real quick. So these are animated on 2s right now. For the next video, I'm going to finish the in-betweens and potentially actually add all of the hands and missing faces. There are a couple here with the dumbbell missing and a missing arm. But I just wanted to quickly get a little more progress done, and the arms weren't going to be very helpful with that. So I'm just going to go boop, and kind of mark where I need an in-between. A lot of this first part, I really need to fix this frame, but a lot of this first part, I also need to fix mostly the hand over here, the arm. And these last few, ever since you reached out, the arms have been terribly elongated. I just haven't figured out how to do it. And probably what I'm missing is like putting the hands more in front of the face like this, and just having him really lean down. And that will hopefully do a lot to fix the stretchiness, the stretch of the arms. Although if it's very quick, there is the squash and stretch principle of animation, and this could fit into it. I was trying to go very more on model and not do a lot of the stretching, but a little bit is fine. Anyway, and then about here is when I think I need to start doing in-betweens. That's probably fine. That should be fine. That's very short. And definitely I need to add probably at least one between these two. And then probably hold this for a little bit. Play with the timing. Maybe add some more in-betweens, but playing with timing is going to help it a little bit too. And then here's where the face stops showing up, and that's because I haven't... Drawing faces is hard for me, and drawing them tiny is really hard, and so I just haven't found a reference for the whatever face I'm looking for. Not that I can't find it, it's that I haven't had time to put into finding it yet. Oh, this face is back. That's probably a mistake. He's supposed to have this wah face still because he's out of control. All right, here. I played this for myself a couple times, and this is a little jarring. So it actually looks like I mixed this frame with this frame. So it should have been here, here, and then here. So I probably just filmed them in the wrong order. So I think I'll add an in-between somewhere, maybe 2, maybe 3. But it's not going to be as necessary as it looks because I filmed them in the wrong order. Looks like I might have also filmed that in the wrong order because he's like... It almost works, but he's supposed to just be falling back, not lean back forward a little bit. So just falling back. Anyway, so a lot of the beginning is pretty good. Doesn't really need more in-betweens. It's mostly that last half. So I need to play with the timing in the whole thing, and I'll do that for the next video, make it a little more interesting. And then, you know what? I am actually going to just elongate this one a little bit. Going to elongate the last frame just to help differentiate it from the beginning a little bit and show you a little bit of that playing with timing. And it's going to take just a second to render. And then, oh, look what I did. Hey, me. That's fun. Preview. Okay. And then we'll just play it. So yeah. And it's pretty good, and a little bit jolty at the end. Pretty good about here. It gets a little jolty and out of order. And then just playing with timing, like having him or like do one quickly and then hold it here for a second and then back up. Even though they're the same frames, I did a lot of repeating in this to get and then I repeat, and then he leans back, forward, back, maybe forward again, and then he flops down. That's mostly all repeating. Most of that is repeating, which is very useful in animation. But you know, playing with timing will make it so that even when I am repeating, it's going to give it a different feel. So the first one up, and then boom, he just powers through it, no effort, and then he comes down, and then, you know, if I just pause here for a second, it might give the indication that he's struggling this time. Huh, and then he's up, and then he... Blah. Anyway, so I'm gonna have fun playing with timing, gonna put in the last few of the frames, and then I'm going to need to get to the quadruped walk cycle. So my last walk cycle was two-legged, and I need to do another one where the background is going to move to indicate the character moving spatially in the animation, but the character itself will just be repeating its own walk cycle in place on the page. I need to do that for a quadruped, something like a squirrel, a horse, a dog. I don't think it matters which I choose. In the book, The Animator's Survival Kit, which my class uses, I think the most prominent example is a squirrel. Maybe there's also a horse. So I'm probably going to do one of those two because the book will have the most direct feedback to make it look good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bit rambly. This episode was a little bit more for me and my review, which made it a little bit longer, but I do want to start doing these frame by frame breakdowns, both so that I can review the video while I'm trying to fix my animation, and then also just to be more specific and be able to give more critical and guided feedback. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Christian of Dragon Basket. Insert appropriate outro. I'll figure that out sometime. Also be on the lookout for my other channel, 5A Dragon, both on YouTube, and I'm going to be starting posting to TikTok soon. I have a few fun series I came out with, quick formats for TikTok-like stuff. Anyway, but I've come up with a couple Overwatch character designs recently, and I want to show them off. Probably just have quick, rough sketches of the characters' design. I'm going to mostly follow the format that the Your Overwatch channel uses for their character concepts, because I think they do a great job with their videos. But I'm not going to be as high quality, just mostly quick sketches, and I'll probably have the names for the abilities, but not the icons for them yet. Anyway, all this rambling aside, you're done with this channel. You have been for a while. I've just been plugging my own channel, even though I don't have an audience for either. Because I like pretending that I have an audience, because someday I want an audience, so might as well start practicing to have an audience. Anyway, I'm terribly long. I'm super introverted and antisocial, so it's kind of odd that I just am terrible with quick goodbyes. Every time, everybody, it just takes forever. Not every time. Sometimes I live my parkour lifestyle, A to B efficiently. And so today was unfortunately one of those days I decided to ramble about rambling, which is just off the rails. Christian of 5A Dragon signing out. Goodbye.